Back in only 2008, after the credits for a movie called Iron Man, people everywhere were going insanely super mega freaking cool just hearing me, Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D., and the non-superhero leader of the Avengers, by the way, say the words Avengers Initiative. Got people knowing that something ultimate was coming. And ever since then, 4 films that weren't as good have come out, and we've made a ton of money along the way. All for this amazing event, the Avengers. See, we had an idea to bring together a group of remarkable movies. So when we needed cash, we could win the box office that we only sometimes could. We have Thor, god of, whatever girls like him. I get the limo out front. We have a Hulk, which nobody cares about now, but they will after they see the movie. Hulk smash! We have Captain America, the first Avenger and mighty leader, even though he's at the back of the poster. We have Black Widow, who will attract the men, but nobody really cares about her. All she's been in was Iron Man 2. We have Hawkeye, who? We have me, but not important. We have Iron Man. So this is basically Iron Man 3.
No, it's Iron Man 2.5 and Friends.
Marker. And action.
What's going on, Mega Movie people? I'll tell you what's going on. The Incredible Hulk is smashing in hundreds of millions of dollars for his Avenger friends and pleasing audiences all around the world, including me. So that calls for, you guessed it and clicked on it, a review. So if you don't know what the Avengers is, first of all, what? Are you like hiding from the buzz? This stuff is everywhere. But listen up, because this right here is marvelous. The Avengers is Marvel's latest film, which explains the pun, that has been setting up for years, ever since the company started to make their own movies. Because before then, before 2008, 20th Century Fox had X-Men, Sony had Spider-Man, and Marvel, other companies made movies for them. And back in 2008, the first of 2 preludes or prequels came out, those being Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk. And let me tell you, they trained people to stay all the way after the credits for a movie, because that first speech, you think you're the only superhero in the world, just got everyone pumped. Since then, we've got Iron Man 2, Captain America, the First Avenger, and Thor, and they've made a lot of money along the way. And now the Avengers, the group of all of the superheroes together, is finally here. In the Avenger, the villain from Thor, Thor's brother, Loki, has an army and are determined to take over the world using a special destructive weapon. And so the Avengers must stop them. And now I've been pumped for this movie ever since as long as I can remember, and my friends could really see that. It was important that my expectations were met, and let me tell you, I was indeed pleased. I like how they just don't assemble the team right away and they save the world, woohoo, even though that's the best part of the movie. No, we see tension between characters. Characters are fighting before they assemble the whole team, which I find very realistic. I'm glad the writers did that, and it calls for a lot of surprising laughs. Like when Iron Man's making fun of Thor, and I'm not going to go too into detail because it's kind of the funniest line in the movie in my opinion, and Iron Man says something along the lines that's, Shakespeare right here. And of course, when the team finally assembles, everybody in the team gets their screen time. Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark / Iron Man, funny as always, has some great lines which would make people really like him a lot more. And he has a new suit. At the end of Iron Man 2, he had the triangle on his chest, and well, he's back to circle. And I'm guessing that that's what it was like in the comics, which is good. And with a new suit comes some fresh new gadgets. We have the villain Loki's brother, played by Chris Hemsworth. With his awesome hammer, he really kicks some butt in this movie. We have Captain America, the great leader of the team, you know, ordering each Avenger around, doing their thing to save the world. And by this part of the movie, there's no more fighting. They're all for one and one for all, or however the saying goes. And let me just say, Hulk, smash. You have Jeremy Renner as the awesome Hawkeye, you know, really working that bow and arrow more than Katniss Everdeen, because in the Hunger Games, she just had normal bow and arrows. In this, no, they explode. Scarlett Johansson, an improvement from Iron Man 2 performance-wise, but look-wise, she like aged. She looks better in Iron Man 2. Samuel L. Jackson, who plays Nick Fury, as you saw in my intro with the eye patch, yeah, that's him. He's the non-superhero leader. I really like him in this movie. He does a normal job. Great job. Good for him. Thumbs up, Samuel. And Mark Ruffalo, not Mark R98, the third Hulk in the past 10 years, and let me say, this one was the best one in my opinion. They should have got someone who looked like the last Hulk, Edward Norton, who was, you know, a little bit skinnier and he had the beard, but no, Mark Ruffalo grew out his hair, which it's fine, whatever. He's had some great moments when he's the monster, and even when he's not the monster, you know, getting along with Iron Man was pretty fun. They become best friends in this movie. One thing I disliked about the movie, though, is that they focus on that Tesseract cube, the weapon in this movie, a little too much, without actually re-explaining it. I know it was in the first movie, Captain America, but they should have re-explained it for the people that didn't see those movies, like a lot of the people in the theater. And seriously, that's not what they came to see. They came to see Hulk smash! I mean, when the weapon was on screen, my friends were just like, what's going on? We just want to have fun. That's why they came. And I know, someone's typing right now, well, too bad for them. But the movie really should have just explained it a tiny bit more, instead of just, unlimited power, destroy the world. They try to do the in-between thing, like, are you gonna explain this or not? But besides that and some other nitpicks, whatever, my little problem with the movie, I have only good things to say. I mean, getting back to before, when the team assembles, it is just awesome, everything's going down, it's really incredible, and it's just a great time at the theater, and that's what really makes you go, wow, this is an awesome summer blockbuster, the perfect one. The last bit of the movie is the best, and unlike other movies, the action is paced perfectly, unlike, Transformers. During the past few years, when I'm watching action movies, Transformers in specifically, I'm watching there going, what's happening? I'm finding this action scene boring. I didn't really think that action could be boring, and this door, it's the total opposite. And it's so balanced with humor and action, and more humor and more action. It's just a really great time. It makes you forget about anything else that you did not like. And all the performances are great. It really makes you excited to see them once again on screen in 2014 or 15. There's a sequel coming, guys.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the villain in this, Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki, is a lot better in this than he was in Thor. In Thor, he was kind of alone, and in this, he has an army, and he's a lot more menacing. Like I said, me and my friend were just going there, like, wow, what a villain. He was good, not as good as, let's say, like the Joker, like the pencil trick. That's like classic. Come on, but he's still a pretty good villain. I'm happy he has an army, and it's not just himself, because by himself, you know, Hulk smash. I think he plays good with other characters, especially his brother Thor, which, of course. It's intriguing, fun, the big budget really shows, unlike other Disney movies. The director, Joss Whedon, worked on my favorite film ever. And he does a really great job here. There are a lot of awesome shots in the movie, one where it's going up a huge New York City building, and you see all the mayhem, all the explosions going around in front of it and behind. It's mind-blowing, in a good way. You won't be disappointed, I know me and my friends had a blast. Yeah! Woo! I give it an A. It's mega. Worth watching over and over and over again. Some old lady walked in the theater like, hey kids, look what I got for you.
I was like, an Avengers poster? And she was like, yeah, I got a guest services. I love you. And I darted right out of the theater, made it back just in time for the movie to start, grabbed my poster, got my foot stuck when I jumped over the seat, and I had to take off my shoe, paid $7 for a collectible cup, $7, I know, but let me tell you, all worth it. But that's it for now. This is MegaMovieManMark signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, subscribing to MegaMovieManMark is mega cool.